Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm Josh.
And I'm Joy. Today, we're tackling a big topic. We're going to talk about the history, the struggle, and the future of women in society.
This is going to be great. By the way, if you come across any words you don't know, don't worry. At the end of the episode, we'll have a quiz and review any difficult words. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. You know, I was reading a history book yesterday, and it felt like women were almost invisible in the past. It was like the world was a stage, but only men had the microphones.
That's a powerful metaphor, Josh. For centuries, the role of women was described as small and limited to the private sphere.
The private sphere.
Exactly. Society expected women to stay at home, cooking, cleaning, and raising children. No politics, no leadership, and no science.
But that didn't mean they weren't capable, right?
Absolutely not. It was all about tradition and power. Many societies saw men as protectors and women as nurturers. But even back then, some women broke the rules. In fact, Josh, there were women who became legends not just in science, but on the battlefield as well.
Right. For example, there was Queen Boudica in ancient times. She led a massive army against the Romans. Or the Onimusha, the female samurais in Japan. They didn't just sit at home, they put on armor and fought with swords.
Exactly. So, Josh, when did the world finally start to realize that a woman's place isn't just in the kitchen, but everywhere?
That's a tough question, Joy. To be honest, I don't know exactly when it started. The real turning point began in the late 1800s. Women fought for the right to vote, or suffrage.
Right, suffrage.
They organized protests, gave speeches, and demanded equality.
Really? Do you know which country was the first to give women the right to vote?
Take a guess, Joy.
England or France?
The correct answer is New Zealand.
Oh, do you know in which year that happened?
Any guesses?
Yes, I actually know this one. 1893.
Congratulations, Joy. You've really done your homework.
So, what happened as a result of these women's brave actions?
Well, some were arrested, they were criticized, but they never gave up because they knew one thing. If you don't have a vote, you don't have a voice.
That's incredibly brave. Then came the World Wars. That changed everything, didn't it?
Definitely. During World War I and World War II, millions of men went to the front lines. Consequently, women moved into factories, hospitals, and offices.
During that time, they produced weapons, drove trucks, became nurses, and even worked as pilots.
Like the Night Witches in the Soviet Union, fearless female pilots who flew night missions. German soldiers were so afraid of them that they gave them that nickname.
Yes, they proved that in difficult and dangerous situations, women are just as strong as men.
And do you know what happened after the wars ended?
Yes, many women didn't want to go back to just doing housework. They had tasted independence. They had earned their own money and proven their skills.
Exactly. So the struggle moved from the battlefield to the professional world. Women demanded equal pay, the right to education, and leadership positions.
That's fantastic. Today, we see women as presidents, scientists, engineers, CEOs, and astronauts. By the way, do you know which country the first female fighter pilot was from?
Turkey?
Yes, Sabiha Gökçen. She was one of the first female fighter pilots in the world, and she was from Turkey. She started a revolution in the sky in the 1930s.
I can't believe it. That's so cool. At that time, most women in the world weren't even allowed to drive cars.
Exactly. Also, women have a very important place in the world of science. For example, Marie Curie won 2 Nobel Prizes, And one of the first women recognized as a pioneer of science was Hypatia. She worked in mathematics, astronomy, and philosophy, leaving her mark on science centuries ago.
Being a woman might mean being physically smaller sometimes, but that is never a disadvantage. Women can exist in every field of society.
Absolutely. Women aren't just doing housework. They are changing the world. Think about Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman in space. She looked at the same stars as men did.
That's truly inspiring.
Yes, Josh, the story of women is not about waiting, it's about fighting.
And the struggle is still ongoing. Equality shouldn't just be a word, it should be a way of life.
Do you have a message for women who feel powerless or helpless in society?
Women should know their own value. There are no obstacles to their success. History has shown this over and over again. Whether you are in a lab, in a fighter jet, or at home, you are powerful.
Well said, Josh. To all women, you can be a mother or a sister, but that never stops you from working and being successful. Just believe in yourself.
Keep fighting, and please don't stop learning English. Practice with us every day. I promise you, you won't believe the change in just 1 month. Learning a language is also a form of freedom.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Good luck with the quiz. Write in the comment, who is the woman that inspired you the most in history? Was it Sabiha Gökçen, Marie Curie, or perhaps your own mother? We are waiting for your answers.
Goodbye.
See you next time.